And we would like to talk to you this evening about equal marriage.
That's right. Marriage equality.
Same-sex marriage. Because some people have been saying some disturbing things about this recently.
They have. Well, I mean, I've been considering the pros and cons and the arguments, and my favourite argument against is that if you let people marry a member of their own sex, then people will want to marry a rhino.
Really?
Yes.
A rhino? When we spoke privately backstage, you said people would want to marry a llama. But you've backed down on llama marriage now.
I have backed down on llama marriage.
Oh, I see. Well, people won't vote for you anymore, will they?
No. I mean, everyone loves a llama, but no. Well, I backed down on llama marriage because, frankly, it takes about 3 lint rollers to get the wool off afterwards. But you see, I can understand why this people will want to marry a rhino thing is a bad thing, because rhinos are an endangered species.
We should be encouraging them.
People to marry and breed with them.
Oh.
Bengal tigers might want to get them to clip their nails.
Yes, painful.
Yes, and of course pandas.
Oh, although it's very difficult to get a lot of sex with a panda.
It is. You do have to put the Barry White on and get them a little bit tipsy.
They're not very racy. I mean, I did try, believe me, I've tried with those ones they've got up in Edinburgh Zoo.
Did you? Oh, God.
Yes, I took them lots of bamboo and everything. It didn't really work out. I drove up to see them. It's quite an expensive trip, actually. Went all the way up in a little Fiat.
Any particular type of Fiat?
A Fiat Uno.
It's not what I was expecting. But you know, I think one of the people who actually has used the people will want to marry rhinos argument is Boris Johnson, which I think is a little bit ironic since he was clearly fathered by an alpaca.
Which means that Ed Millipede,
the
Labour leader, who was a millipede, yes. You know he was a millipede, he's masquerading as a man, you know.
I know.
But he's a millipede masquerading as a man. He's now got 1 foot inside number 10.
Yes.
But as he is a millipede, there's still many feet to go.
I was slightly worried that Cameron might, because they're not very sturdy, are they, millipede legs? So Cameron might slam the door and chop it off.
Yes, I think they can grow another one though. I bet, frankly.
Really?
Well, I don't know. Google it.
I will.
Look it up on Wikipedia, which never lies.
Never does lie.
But you mentioned old Boris and his alpaca ways, and one good thing he did do actually was recently he banned some advertising that was going to be on the London buses, saying post-gay and proud, in response to a Stonewall slogan. Look, I've got it on my gay Oyster card. I don't mean it's an Oyster card that goes ooh.
I can see from here that your Oyster card is bent.
I know, it is bent.
It is.
But don't mean gay like that. No, it's got this slogan, look, some people are gay, get over it.
Yes.
But actually I was in love with a straight girl at school, so some people are not gay. Get over that.
Well, see, I of course have never pointlessly pursued a heterosexual woman, except for that one time. And by one I do of course mean 756.
Which is the number of legs the Labour leader has. Did you know that it was a leap year, Rachel?
Hang on.
Which is also sometimes...
Where did that come from?
It's sometimes known as a bisextile year. I read that on Wikipedia as well, which of course never lies. And it's also an unlucky year because there are more Friday the 13th than in recent years, 3 as opposed to 2. It's the most we've had since 2009. And my friend told me this. She needs to know that sort of thing for her work because she is a witch.
A professional witch?
Yes.
Is there much money in that?
I don't know. She rode off on her broomstick before she could give me an answer. Really, she was zipping off to do her tax return. All her receipts blew away in the wind.
No.
And it was quite depressing, really, because I quite fancied her actually, and I should have liked to marry her.